What's up, girl?
You left yet?
Yeah, girl, we done got to the house. We finally in Africa. But yeah, we at the house right now, and apparently, the Gross sisters got into it with them new YNs.
Whoa.
Yeah, they got into it on the bus or whatever. They came in fighting. But get this, remember when I told you that Summer stole somebody's purse? Girl, turns out they done stole her watch, her necklace, and her money.
That's wild.
Yep, Natalie over there trying to get it back. A Pretty working her. Girl, they going another round.
I hope she whoop her ass.
She bleed. Summer bleed. Girl, I see what type of shit we finna be on. I'm be calling you every day, letting you know who whooping Summer ass and why they whooping it. Girl, let me go. I'm hungry. They're trying to pass out noodles and shit, girl. I can't. All right, girl, I'll call you back next time.
And when is that?
Well, I don't know when, girl. We in Africa. My minutes ain't free.
Damn, sis, I forgot.
All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. That's what you get. Clocky.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Lex Tourer, and we're back up in this thing with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Baddies Africa episode 2. Let's go ahead and get into this drama. Now, the episode starts off with Ahna Mac giving Natalie the business. Ahna gave Natalie and Stunna Girl a 2-for-1. Ahna was very proud of herself, as she should be, okay? Natalie, I don't know what you was doing. You was stutter stepping. It looked like you was doing that little boxing thing whenever they be doing the little, that's what it looked like you was doing, and you wasn't doing nothing at all. Minimal damage, if any at all. the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz cowered away and ran behind Stunna Girl. After her little setup didn't work, she ran behind Stunna Girl. Now, I know y'all heard Natalie say, and I'm right here, and I'm right here, and I'm right here, I'm not going nowhere. Oh, but when Ahna did Stunna Girl in, you ran right behind Stunna Girl into that bathroom. You was not out there with Ahna because you didn't want to run it again because, baby, you embarrassed yourself for the second episode in a row. Now, when Rolly asked Natalie what happened, Natalie get the line. Child, she started talking out the side of her neck. Why you ain't had the same energy yesterday? Or whatever day it was y'all recorded with Ahna. And then for you to say that Ahna's not recording in Africa. Why? Because you got embarrassed? Girl, if you don't put your granny pennies on and suck it up. Now, we get to the Gross sisters and the YNs. I call them YNs because they on that. They with that. Okay? The new girls, the new little trio. Oh yeah, them the YNs, okay? Now, everything is going good, but shit start getting sour like old milk, okay? I don't know what happened. Summer was being very disrespectful to Fauna. I'm not gonna lie, I thought her name was Fanaya. I didn't know it was Fauna, okay? But for her to be disrespectful, like, girl, I don't care about your name. Nobody's gonna respect your name. This, that, and the third. Summer, you was in the wrong. You was in the wrong, and you got what was coming to you, okay? Shit went sideways. Summer is trying to fight all the girls. Dolly jumps in and trying to fight the girls. Lex over there chilling, honestly. She over there chilling. But she did say if her bitches was on that, she was on that. But, baby, you need to distance yourself from these gutterballs because it's making your value. Okay. Now, on the other bus, we've got, you know, Scotty, Ivory, all the other rest of the girls, some of the new girls too, okay? Scotty is on there. She's wanting to bond with the girls she didn't have time to bond with last season or, you know, wasn't able to bond with, so she was on there, okay? DTB is on there. So the new girls come on there. DTB calls out Laffy Taffy. What's her name? Taffy? Tavi. We're gonna call her Laffy Taffy. She's like, oh, you the girl that said that we was entitled, and Laffy Taffy was like, and is. Laffy Taffy was like, I'ma violate you, you stupid. I said, girl, you sound like 6'9". Now, when we go back to the YN and the Gross sister bus, child, Dolly, girl, if you don't put that funky ass booty back in that skirt, tuck it back up under there, girl, I got tired of seeing your ass. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm like, damn, you on the same shit, Summer. I'm like, I get when you don't want to wear panties. You know, sometimes as girls, you just want that quarter to be free. Okay, I understand it. But you been around Summer too long. Or maybe you was nasty before you went with Summer. Now y'all both two funky bitches. I don't know what's going on, okay? But please kindly pull the skirt down over that. Thank you. Now, when we get back on the bus, Summer starts spitting like a dirt goblin. Y'all know I don't like spitting, but apparently one of the YNs spit at her first, so she was just returning the favor. I don't care. I don't like no alpaca ass bitches. Keep your spit in your mouth or put that shit on the ground. It don't belong on other people. And if it do get on other people, if you get your ass whooped after that, that's the consequences. If you can sleep at night with getting your ass whooped, that's fine with me, okay? Now, we find out that Summer and Dolly took Pretty P purse, and they ended up taking some shit out of there. They took some money, they took her watch, and they took her necklace on some bummy shit. Now, let's get back to Gutter Ball Bill. Summer. Girl, you got the sticky fingers, ain't you? How you still, the girl that remind me of Nunu, what's her name? I'ma call her ATL, Miss ATL. Okay, Miss Hood. I'ma call her Miss Hood, okay, Miss Hood. She remind me of Nunu mixed with, DC Young Fly. But you stole that girl whole vaping and sitting there putting your lips on there. Don't know where that girl lips being, who is being on, where, like, what? And you just sitting there puffing that bitch, like, girl, that's nasty behavior. You're nasty, you're dirty. Now, when Miss Hood, Miss ATL starts going off and start roasting Dolly, baby, she had me weak. She called Dolly a sick bitch. Because after every episode, she in the hospital. You a sick bitch. And she ain't lying. She ain't lying. I know her hospital bill got to be through the roof. Her whole check from last season went to hospital bills. Because her ass couldn't stay out the hospital to save her life. Now, when DTB and Laffy Taffy is like getting into like a mini squabble on the bus, Ivory is me. The way she dancing in the background as people are fighting in front of her, that is me, okay? Now, we finally get to the house in Africa, and the big three come out looking like baby's kids. I mean, now, when the YNs come up, Fauna to a Summer. Ah! Now, I keep getting distracted because somebody's ass is still out. Dolly, it's kids here. Put your station wagon back in the garage. Now, them African kids was appalled. They was like, this is the most ratchet shit. You know this shit came from the USA. This is some American shit right here. And it is, and I apologize on our behalf. This is our entertainment over here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, okay? I'm a part of the problem, okay? Summer won't give Pretty P back her watch. She even has the audacity to put something that expensive on her cheap-ass body. Girl, you stole somebody else's belongings, and you're putting it on for TV. Girl, I'd sue the braces off ya, bitch. I'd sue the funk off of you. And that's why you got what you was looking for. Cause Pretty P made that whole leak. Okay. They went like 3 rounds, okay? But let me tell you, this last round, Summer Lips got into a fight with her braces, baby. I know if Pretty P hit her in that mouth and hit them railroad tracks. Ooh. I know that hurt. I used to have them. Okay, I used to have them. That shit hurts. Okay. Now, some of you over there leaking. This should be the cue for you to pipe down, but you didn't. Because I seen in them previews, them YNs got you again, girl. I think every episode you're going to get tore up. Ivory's going to tear you up. And you know what? There's that karma for that comment that you made about Emmett Till. Clock that. And with that being said, this is the end, okay? Let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments. Like and subscribe. It's your girl, it's real. And we're about this thing.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!